Oh, what's up with YouTube? I'm back. Trelly, I'm back again with another reaction video. We got EWU. Predator gets caught in front of his dad. We was talking about PDFs the other day. I felt I had to bring this here. YouTube been boring recently. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't find nothing to watch. So I've just been going around searching. All I got is cop videos that I'd never seen before. I got some funny ones, some they're all short though. They're not like hours long. But enough talking. Let's get to it. Oh, and if you got a video you want me to react to, you can hit the comments down below. You can hit my Twitter DM, my Instagram DM. That's all I can think of. So let's get to it. No more talking. 20 minutes. Literally 20 minutes. Let's go ahead. All right, now.
Looking at feet, looking at shoes, stealing some shoes, and now we're touching people and breaking into their rooms.
The big thing that I got going on, it's like a foot fetish, you want to call it.
So entering their rooms and touching their feet and legs, that's this step. What would be the next step after that?
What started out as a burglary turned into a nightmare for multiple women on what should have been a relaxing.
Oh, well, not a PDF. Let me clarify. He's not a PDF. He's just a creep, a weirdo, a bozo.
Resort nestled on the coast of Lake Tahoe, Nevada, became the center of this bizarre crime spree during the nights of June 30th and July 3rd, 2022. The events earned the assailant the nickname Foot Fondler.
Weirdo.
The escalating nature of his crimes leaves investigators asking what drove him to commit these strange acts.
So he touches feet.
What was he planning to do next?
I don't know why I did it. It was really stupid.
Do you think you'll be able to stop?
It's August 1st in the residential neighborhood of Atwater, California, where two investigators with the Douglas County Sheriff's Office have traveled over 200 miles to serve a fugitive warrant. Nearly a month after the incidents that terrorized the residents of Lake Tahoe, the investigators prepare to question 26-year-old Mark Anthony Gonzalez.
At your grown-ass age.
An unusual conversation with disturbing insights and jaw-dropping revelations. The following footage has never been seen before.
Are you Mark?
Yes.
Hi, Mark. I'm Detective Jenkins. My partner, Detective Schultz.
Okay.
Hi.
Hello.
Would you mind stepping back towards you?
Pleasure. Good morning.
We're going to walk this way and just have a conversation.
Okay.
So, Mark, the reason that we're here I'd like to chat with you a little bit about your family vacation to Tahoe around the 4th of July.
Okay.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about your vacation?
We just went over there to, have a good time 4th of July weekend. We just went over there to, we normally go every year, 4th of July. We went boating and just things like that.
Type shit? W shit?
Nothing too big.
The officer is well aware that Mark's definition of a good time goes beyond boating on the lake.
Tell him what you did, gang.
She confronts him with what she knows.
Tell him what you did, gang.
Him of his Miranda rights, but Mark chooses to be anything but silent.
I'll see you go straight ahead.
I'd like to talk to you about some of your activities while you were up in Lake Tahoe.
Okay.
Okay. Specifically the rooms that you went into of the women and touching their feet. And before you tell me that you didn't do anything like that, I'm going to tell you this is your
they got him on camera.
Straightforward with me. Yeah. Okay. I know that it was you because you left your fingerprints behind.
According to victim statements, on the nights of July 2nd and 3rd,
got him.
Mark entered two separate rooms at the resort through unlocked sliding glass doors. One woman described waking up as her blankets were being lifted from her body, while another was awoken by the sensation of someone rubbing her legs and feet. The officers will soon confront Mark with more disturbing details from these incidents.
Back him up.
For now, they continue to question him about his deranged motive.
So I don't understand why you did those things. I'm trying to understand. I've never met you. I don't know anything about you.
Yeah.
So can you kind of explain it to me?
Just out of dumbness. I don't know why I would do it. It was really stupid.
Well, and I'm sure you can appreciate 4th of July. There's a ton of women up there. Why those rooms? Why did you go?
He got horny, gang.
Every room looks the same. It was out of dumbness that I did it, and I don't know why I would do it. It's just a stupid thing.
Okay.
But
do you?
Yeah.
How did you get into the rooms? I mean, how did you just, pick the room or decide?
Well, because every room looks the same. I honestly did think they were like the rooms that I was supposed to come back into, but they all look in that resort like they're all the same rooms and stuff. But I just went in through the back.
Mark can't seem to decide whether he entered their rooms by mistake or if he had a more nefarious purpose.
Be honest.
Thankfully, the officer gives no attention to his excuse.
So you went in,
Yeah.
and then the ladies explained to me that you were rubbing their legs and their feet. What's the deal with that?
Just a dumb thing that I have. It's like a little fetish thing that I got going on.
I don't know you, so
It's
explain
dumb.
it to me. Just explain it to me. No judgment.
Yeah.
No zero
Well,
judgment.
it's
Okay.
like a big thing that I got going on. It's like like a foot fetish, you want to call it,
Okay.
and it's stupid. I know it's.
Have you done anything like this before?
No.
Mark is quick
Where's
to
the bitch
deny
at,
it,
bro?
but
I
as
can't
it will
see.
soon be revealed,
Can't
this isn't
see.
the first time his self-described foot fetish would land him in hot water with the police. For now, the officer attempts to figure out his state of mind and learns something that may suggest Mark's crimes are escalating.
What was the draw, or what was exciting about it for you? Was it the feet themselves? Was it the excitement of the
Adrenaline rush. I shouldn't be doing this.
doing
Exactly
this?
that.
What was the deal with that?
Honestly, I really don't know. It's just like wanting to go the next step, you know? Like,
Yeah.
just, I don't know.
What's the first step?
Well, just like
I
watching
hear you say that you have
things,
a foot fetish. Okay, what
Yeah.
kind of stuff do you watch?
just like dumb, like just random, you know,
Like
stuff
regular,
that.
or is there like I don't know?
It's
Is
just,
there like
it's just
foot-
regular. It's just, well, there is, but I just normally just do the regular.
Have you ever done anything like that, like stolen shoes, taken shoes,
No,
anything
no,
like that?
just I bought in shoes from women.
Hey, what is this
like,
nigga talking
online
about,
and all
bro?
that.
The officer isn't simply
What is this nigga
making
talking
an
about?
educated guess about his activities. While she's keeping her awareness of Mark's history close to the vest for now, she'll soon explain what she knows about the case in shocking detail. In the meantime, as Officer Jenkins continues to question Mark, Officer Schultz
Weird,
decides to call
nigga.
in for backup to prevent an uncomfortable
Foot
situation from
porn?
unfolding
Or-
when a family member begins watching
I said
the encounter
corn.
from a distance.
Foot corn?
Hey, could you ask a unit to meet us over here? Yeah, we're going to be doing that here shortly. So we just, like for black and white, we got a family member that's out here just for a cover for us.
See, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea why I would do that. It's just like a thing that I have going on, and I know it's not the right thing,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Unfortunately, no, it's
Yeah.
not. Have you spoken with someone about
I've spoken to a therapist, but like
what have you
it's been a
learned?
while.
Okay.
Yeah, a few things. How to try to cope with it. Wear a little, wristband and stuff to kind of cope with that situation.
While the use of a wristband is a documented tactic used by some psychologists to mitigate unwanted behaviors, it's interesting to note that Mark does not appear to be wearing one.
When you say you wear a wristband to like,
Well, just like if I do get into that stage, I'll normally, try to wear it, and it'll snap me out of things doing, weird
Okay.
things like that. And
have you been doing weird things like that for some time?
no, just watching, like I said, watching just kind of copes with it. And,
Okay.
Yeah.
See what
Yeah.
to deal with it.
Yeah.
How long have you had the foot fetish?
I'll say like more than 7 years.
So let's just start when he was 20.
26, right?
26.
Okay,
Yeah.
so before you were an adult.
Yeah.
How did you, I guess?
I guess people just like have their own thing,
Oh, he was
like,
19.
I guess
He was
What's the
19. I'm
first time
tripping.
that you remember having like a thing for feet? Like, how did you discover it?
Honestly, I have
He
no
saw
idea. I think
feet.
I might have seen something that I
Exactly.
liked,
He seen
watched
feet.
it,
He like,
and
ooh.
it just, like, stuck with
This
me.
shit
It's like
turned me
for
on.
a while, yeah. It just
Okay.
never went away.
After gaining some insights into Mark's compulsions, the officer circles back to the incident that brought them to his front door and refers to an earlier statement he made that has some deeply unsettling implications.
You know that you have this foot fetish, and then this was because you wanted to, I think you said, take the next step.
Yeah.
So entering their rooms and touching their feet and legs, that's this step. What would be the next step after that?
Well, I mean, I'm not too sure. Just
Keep him off the streets.
something going on with like
Was
one.
there more that you were wanting to do that you didn't?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Keep this nigga off the street.
The personal nature of my questions, and I know it might be awkward talking to a female. If you prefer to talk
No,
to
no,
me,
it's fine.
Pardon, I appreciate your honesty. I do. No judgment from me. Okay, no matter what we talk about, zero judgment. Okay, we all have our stuff, right?
That's also cap too, though.
When
You're
you were
gonna
in the
judge him.
rooms with the women, there was some thought that perhaps you were in the
No,
women's
no,
rooms,
just watching, touching.
watching, touching
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, touching yourself. Okay,
No, just watching them.
watching them.
And yeah.
Okay.
Mark struggles to get his story straight, and the officer isn't buying it.
I wasn't even sure if she was a woman, to be honest with you. Like, No, I just went in there and just like out of dumbness, just like I said,
Well,
wanting to.
You're a
and like
freak.
this is the part
This
where
some
let's
freaky ass shit, bro. You a
honest with each other,
freak.
okay? I don't
Yeah.
think that you went into a random room. I don't think that you're into guys' feet.
No.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't
Yeah.
think you're into guys' feet.
Yeah.
So I think that you probably knew that it was a woman, and I'm not judging you, okay?
Actually,
But
honestly, I
just.
really didn't know, like, because it was so dark. I didn't.
So did you just randomly start checking doors and find one that's unlocked, or what?
Yeah.
How many times do you recall doing that? Obviously, I know the answer, but I'm going to see if you can be honest with me. How many times do you recall doing that?
Doing it.
Going into a woman's room, rubbing her feet and her legs, or trying to.
This is the only first time I've done it like
Right.
there.
Mark's heavy emphasis on the word there is troubling to say the least. And begs the question, was it really his first time?
When you were up in Tahoe, I understand that. How many times while you were there?
Just twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you try to get into another room, but the door was locked?
No.
There was actually 3 times.
Just once that I went in.
Okay.
For the one that was open.
This would turn out to be a lie. Mark may have been stopped due to one locked door, but it did little to slow him down.
I mean, how many doors did he
brazenly
tried?
Broke into not one, but 2 other rooms.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You went in the ones that
Yeah.
were open. Okay. So 2 times, and then only went in the ones that were open.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, you kind of hit the nail on the head going into a woman's room
Yeah.
without their permission, touching them without their permission. That's a crime. I'm sure you understand that.
Yeah. I don't know why I would do it. Like I said, it's like stupid.
No, I hear you. I hear you what you're saying, and it sounds to me like this is something.
Prediction time. How long you think he's gonna do? Burglary, breaking and entering. I could see about 2 or 3 years getting off of with good behavior.
You've been kind of battling
Probation.
for some
Yeah.
I
time.
can see it.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Are your parents aware of the struggle that you
They
have?
are.
They are.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Do they know what you
breaking
did
and
in Tahoe?
entering.
Did you tell them?
They do.
Okay. When did you tell them?
Well, they found out. I didn't tell them.
Oh,
They found out.
how did they find out?
My sister told them, hey, there's this thing going on over there.
And then they figured
Yeah.
it out.
Yeah, because
Through the
through my
news.
past. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your sister saw the news?
Yeah.
Kind of called you out on it?
Kind of. Yeah.
Well, why don't you call me? Well, why you make me drive all the way here? Why don't you call me? Come on now.
Scared.
I know, I get it. I
Yeah.
get it. And I understand where you're coming from. And unfortunately,
No,
are
you
gonna
don't.
have to be held accountable for your crimes. Okay. So I have a warrant for your arrest.
Oh yeah, he's ready for it.
Okay.
I do appreciate your honesty. Thanks for the conversation. I think that goes a long way to speak to the kind of man that you are.
Yeah.
A lot of guys would just stand here and be like, I don't know what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
The discussion
'Cause they don't wanna
between
get
Mark and
caught.
Officer Jenkins is far from over, as he has more jaw-dropping confessions to share.
How much more can it be?
Mark's father has seen the handcuffs go on and has finally decided to get closer to the situation.
Dad's coming up behind you. Do you want me to inform your dad of what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Hugo. Hi. So he informs me that he's already spoken with you about the things that he did in Tahoe.
What he did.
While Mark's father claims to be unaware of the events, what he says next reveals he knows more than he's letting
Come on, gang.
So he entered the
You know,
rooms of
gang.
multiple women. So I have a warrant for his arrest. There's 4 different charges. 2 are
Burglary, okay.
which
What's the
is
other
a
one?
felony in the state of Nevada.
Which he didn't steal anything.
It doesn't matter. Burglary's not
You
stealing.
broke in.
Burglary in the state of Nevada is defined as entering any structure with the intent to commit larceny, assault, battery, or any other felony once
Oh, he
inside.
sexual assaulted
Touching
them.
another person's body against their will is a battery. Okay.
Okay.
So
I
that's
don't know about
included
that all,
in
then.
attempted burglary.
Okay.
Okay. And then battery and attempted battery. So there's 4 different charges. I'm sorry to, it sounds like he's been struggling with this for quite some time. So unfortunately, I believe he's escalating a little bit. I know he's already seeing a counselor, what he told me, but he hasn't in a minute. Maybe we need to revisit that. But that's
So what's up with you, Dad? You look like you tripping,
so I
gang.
just asked that I kind of fill you in, and so I wanted to fill you in.
I kind of noticed that when you were talking, you were trying to get him to admit something like a type of charge, like something that has to do with.
No, he has priors here. I don't know if you're aware of his history with Atwater Police Department. Or
He
the
raped a
Sheriff's
female.
Office. He has prior contacts, and during those contacts, their cases, there was some information given to me that maybe he had been after taking some women's shoes or touching himself.
According to the Atwater Police Department, Mark was suspected of stealing women's shoes from porches and garages in his neighborhood, leading to one sergeant giving him the nickname the Shoe Bandit. But this won't be the only
W
shoe-related
nickname.
incident, as a report will reveal later.
I do think that he has a fetish that's kind of got the better of him, and he's having some.
Well,
decision
obviously,
issues,
what?
and it's escalating. We're going from looking at feet, looking at shoes,
To touching.
stealing some shoes, and now we're touching.
Hey, who
people,
knows what's
breaking up
next?
things, right?
While Mark waits in handcuffs, the second unit Officer Schultz requested has still not arrived.
Hey, it's Schultz from the Douglas County again. Hey, just want to let you know we're code 4 with one in custody. Could one of your units transport him for us, or do we need to transport him to your facility? There's a 20-plus ETA. We're 14 minutes out from the facility. We want to just go.
Yeah, I can just take it. You want to just put him in the?
Yeah, like, what's the point? You're 20 minutes away.
Yeah, that sounds good.
While letting a suspect sit in the front seat beside the arresting officer is unusual, it's the following conversation that takes place between the two that will surely raise a few eyebrows.
You're not going to attack me while I drive, right? No. Well, you say that, but I've had people attack me while I was driving, so I just want to make sure that that's not a deal. No, you've been a perfect gentleman, and I appreciate that. Thank you.
Left at the stop sign.
Left?
Left.
All right, you be my driver. He's promised he's not going to attack me while I'm driving.
Of course. Why would I do that?
I don't know. People do silly things.
As the conversation continues,
She
the
wanna
questions from Officer
fuck
Jenkins veer
him.
more and more into deeply unsettling territory.
Never mind.
If the women had woken up, did you have a plan as to what you were going to do after that?
Just the same thing.
Just winging it?
Yeah.
Did you have a thought or a fantasy of how it might go in your mind?
No, not really. Yeah.
Did it bother you at all that, like, they were sleeping next to their husband?
Disturbingly, in both instances, the women were not alone. When one
Eee.
victim nudged her husband awake, he reported seeing a shadowy figure at the foot of their bed. After shouting at the unknown person, he then chased him through the sliding door, but lost sight of him shortly after.
I guess
He would've
not
got
specific to the
popped,
husband,
boy.
but that they were next to someone that have anything to
He
do
would've
with
got
it.
popped, boy.
But I guess was it more exciting for you that way because it
No.
was a little more scary? Or
No, it's just the same.
so what part of it was exciting for you? Was it the entering the room secretly? Was it the actual feet and legs and being able to touch them? Or what was the most
Probably just
exciting
the
thing
feet.
for you?
Yeah. The feet and legs, yeah.
Is
Not
there,
entering or nothing like that.
is there a particular type of feet or legs that you like?
Not really. Probably just like ones that are nice, nicely groomed.
He a freak. He suck toes, boy. Put hospital on him. He a freak.
Women's feet, men's feet, all
Just
feet?
women's feet,
Just
yeah,
women's feet?
yeah.
Okay. I can't honestly say I've ever watched it. What would foot consist of?
Just doing it with the feet is all
Okay,
it is. It's nothing big.
So like with feet?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's just that.
all right. Have you ever tried it?
Yeah, I've tried it.
How'd it go?
Good.
Yeah, you enjoyed it?
Yeah.
With a consenting partner?
Yeah. I guess that will help me out.
If you had a consenting
Yeah.
partner.
Yeah.
The officer's line of questioning is far from over.
I'm
and
low-key
there's still one
disgusted. I ain't
important
gonna care
question
with you,
about his
bro.
behavior she has yet to ask.
Do you think you'll be able to stop? I mean, honestly.
If I have a partner, maybe. Yeah, of course.
Have you been in like a committed relationship where that was a thing?
No.
So you're not sure?
No.
Okay.
I've never actually done that, dated or anything like that,
Okay.
or looked for,
You just had
Ooh, that nigga
Right now, what I'm
nasty.
doing is actually buying the shoes from the woman online, and that's kind of coping with my problem.
okay.
After his identity in this case was revealed to the public, one woman came forward with a troubling story about an interaction with Mark on the website OfferUp.com. The truth of the matter has not been verified, and the statements made by this
Talk to me.
individual only reflect their opinion. According to her statement, Mark was interested in purchasing a pair of high-heeled shoes from her, but first requested she put the shoes on and take pictures of her feet. She refused and immediately ceased all communication with him. 9 other postings on his seller profile showed that Mark was attempting to sell or give away various pairs of women's sandals, flip-flops, and high heels, which may be what prompts Officer Jenkins to ask the following question.
Is there a particular type of shoe that you like?
Open-toed shoes.
Okay.
Anything open-toed.
So
He just like toe. He like feet, bro.
Toed or anything like that.
Okay. All right, so you got to be able to see the feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever had the compulsion to hurt
No.
feet or anything like that? Or did you have any thought of hurting the women when you were touching their feet and legs?
No.
Okay.
Finally arriving at the Merced Police Department,
Okay, this almost
the
done.
officers prepare to take
You
Mark
nasty
in for
bastard.
processing.
Lick your toes.
Ironically, a
Make him lick his
routine procedure
toes.
will end up giving Mark a taste of his own medicine.
Lift up the bottom of your feet so I can see the bottom. Yeah. Separate your toes for me. Perfect.
Ooh, this shit turning him on
While
right
it's
now.
impossible to know what Mark may have been planning to do next, it's clear that his unsettling obsession was taking a dangerous turn. Shortly after his arrest in Atwater, California, Mark
Don't
Anthony
bond.
Gonzalez was extradited to Nevada
No.
to face charges where the crimes occurred. He pleaded guilty to 2 counts of felony burglary and was sentenced to 20 years in prison. In addition, Mark was ordered to pay the families a restitution in the amount of $435.
I was
He
wrong.
was later transferred back to
I
his
was
home
wrong.
state, where he remains incarcerated at the Substance Abuse Treatment Facility and State Prison in Corcoran, California. He will be eligible for parole no sooner than February of 2032.
I was close by parole. I knew that was gonna happen, probation. But spoiler on the man reveals horrifying secret in his backyard. He killed a gay dude that claimed that he was trying to sleep with his son. Spoiler, I'm sorry. That's it for the video, man. We got a freaky foot bandit, foot fobbler, whatever you want to call him. But until next time, I'm out. If you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. Gone. That's it. That's it with me, man.